Now, see, I did this time last year when everyone else had the happy story and I had the angry rant. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So, my mother's mother was one of 3 children. Her mother ran off with a stable hand when she was 11 years old, leaving her with 3 younger brothers. She raised them all up herself. She married another dairyman, had her own farm, everything. She just worked real hard her entire life. She knew nothing but love. She ended up having 9 children, only 8 of which survived, one of which is my mother, and then she has innumerable grandchildren. Had innumerable grandchildren. She fell ill, I want to say about 5-6 years ago, when she got sick enough and fell in the driveway trying to drag her own heavy trash cans up a very steep hill to the farmhouse, fell and broke her hip. Never recovered from it, came into the house hospice to live with us. I got my love of chicken keeping from her. I got so much from her, watching her knit together my entire family. You know, having 8 kids, ranging from when one is, 35 and the other one's just born. There's a gap there, and all of them are having kids, and she managed to turn all of that into this amazing family group that disappeared as soon as she needed them. She came to live with my mother, my father, my brother, and I, and it fell to me to help her with her bags, to get her to the living room, to take care of all of her medications, and to listen to her rant on, wax poetical, and just tell me about her life and the stories I have in my head I am never going to be able to get rid of. And so, April 16th, about 5-6 years ago or so, she passed away 11:30 at night, and I had to corral my mother back into the bedroom, grab my dad, call all the numbers you're supposed to call when a loved one dies in your house at nearly midnight. And the funeral people show up, and I watch them with their van, and these 2 gentlemen come stumbling into the house. Granted, I know it's midnight, but Homer Simpson pajama bottoms? Really? That's what you're going to cart this woman of 87 years who has lived life, an amazing life, out of her daughter's home. You're wearing Homer Simpson pajama bottoms? Okay, all right, that's good. I trust you. So, we've got my mother corralled. My dad and I are standing at the ready, like, okay, what do we do? Do we help? Do we hide? Like, is this still my grandmother? This unfortunate piece of flesh that's lying in a bed, no longer staring at the sky, that all life has fled from her. What do we do? Mine was to stand back and go, well, this ought to be good. Watching these 2 very short gentlemen attempt to wrestle my grandmother on top of a bag, try to get the bag, and try to get her off of the bed. I lost it pretty much when the one slipped completely and she scattered all of her medicine bottles off of the countertop table next to her and went thump on the floor. I turned and ran. Like, you hear your grandmother go thump thump? I was gone. Down the hall, into the bathroom, and I turn around in time to see, Dumb and Dumber walking with my grandmother down the hall. My dad following solemnly behind, looks at me. About the time he looks at me, the other one drops her feet. Thump, thump. And I'm, gone again, and Dad's just, we're gonna follow out the door. We're standing in the window, hugging each other, looking out the window as these people try to stumble down our driveway in the dark. I mean, we've got every light on, and try to put her in the back of their van. And they drop her for a 3rd and final thump thump time, both of them just like shoving each other and trying to pick her up and stuff her in the back. And Dad and I are going, your mother can never know about this. Don't tell Mom. That's become our phrase. Hashtag don't tell Mom, this woman who loved all of us for so long, and I lost her in a thump thump.